Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Dream Write Go. Dream about it, write it down, go after it like a mofo. I am your host, DWG. Let's get it. So today on your screen, you see I have a couple different game engines. I got Stride, Godot, and Redot. There would be a Blazium there, but Blazium has not been released. Hopefully in the near future that will happen. So I wanted to bring your attention to something that I had noticed recently. Whenever you go into Google, and it doesn't matter what VPN I bring up, I could put myself in Britain, France, wherever. Whenever I go into Google and I type in Godot, it brings up the Godot game engine right at the top there. It brings up their website. If I go over to Blazium, which has not been released yet, and type that in, it brings up their website. However, when I jump on over to Redot, it does not bring up their website. Instead, it brings up their GitHub. Now, I don't know if this is anything to be concerned about. All I know is that if it was my website, my game engine, I would want that to pop up at the top whenever people type in Redot game engine or Redot engine. Because for beginner users, if they end up over at the GitHub and see this, they ain't gonna know what the heck is going on. You're gonna want people to easily get to your website without any other side distractions or anything that's gonna make them be like, oh, what is this? But in any case, right on GitHub over to the right, you can click on redotengine.org and it will bring you straight to their website. And on their website, this is a brand new website from the other one. I kind of like the other one a little bit better, but I do understand why they made the change. This one's a little bit brighter, a little bit more friendly, which gives it that professional feel, and that's very, very important. However, the old website had a little bit of a grr to it. This particular website seems like there's a certain pop that's missing. Now again, no shade or hate, that's just my personal opinion. Now to get to the meat and potatoes of what I really want to talk about, from the website at the top, you can click on where it says proposals, and it's going to bring you to a section inside of the GitHub where you can see different proposals from different people about features and things that they want to change or add to make the Redot game engine much better than it already is, or for it to develop and grow to bring its own divergence or its own personality to this game engine. And that is a wonderful thing. Now, there's a lot of proposals in here that had caught my eye, but let's look at the first one that had caught my eye, and that's Prop 10. Add theme selection for the first run. So let's face it, we all have our differences, and we all like what we like. When it comes down to software, I love the dark mode no matter what. If it ain't dark, it ain't me. But one of the things that Redot might be facing, as far as I can tell, is that the color of red in there has been a little bit shocking or maybe a little bit too intense. In this particular proposal, they're saying the way that Visual Studio allows you to pick that different theme right at the beginning, to have something like that inside of Redot, and I applaud that. I think that's a really good idea. Now, you can go inside of Redot and make a couple different changes to the editors to match whatever it is that you feel or like, and we're going to do something about that right now. And I know that this is more of a cosmetic type thing, that you should be more worried about functionality, but let's face it, you can buy a house that functionally works as a house, but if the whole thing is painted like Pepto-Bismol, you ain't trying to live there without throwing on a fresh coat. Now, what you see on your screen right now is a representation of what Redot would look like when you first open it if there was no changes made. Now, this red that I have here is more intense than what it really is. I couldn't remember what the original hex number was, so I just threw one in to represent the red. Now, to get to the section that you see on your screen, you would go to the top and click on Editor, and then Editor Settings, and it'll bring you here. Underneath General, underneath the interface, you're going to see Theme, and then over to the right, you will see where you can change your different colors. If you click on Accent Color, it's going to bring up a color picker, and you can throw in a hex number, whatever it is that you want, and it'll change the color for you. So I'm going to go over some colors that I have here and what I like and don't like, or what I think about those particular colors, and you might like it or may not like it, but the point is that you can change it to be whatever it is that you want it to be. Now, the first color that I have here for you is Off-White. Now, Off-White is crisp, it's clean, it's professional. It's like, yeah, I'm about to get that work done. The only problem that I have with Off-White is when you look at the top there where it has 2D, 3D script and whatnot, you can't tell the difference if you're actually under there. Now, of course, visually, you know that you're underneath the 2D page or the 3D page, but I'm just saying, as a color difference, you can't tell if you're actually under there. At least my old eyes can. Maybe you guys can see those shades. Next up, I have a color that I really like. It's going to be Teal, and Teal is a nice, cool, minty, fresh green color that is very calming. And you can see at the top there that you can tell the difference between the modes that you're in, whether you're in 2D, 3D script or whatnot, and it is calm enough and cool enough that it just smooths right on into the whole interface without being too brash or bright or uncomfortable to your vision. What do you guys think about Teal? Now, this next color is definitely a contender, and it is Coral.
Coral.
Carl?
Coral.
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 Carol.
Carol. Anyways, I think this is a really good color. It's in that orange reddish family, but it's a lot easier on the eyes, a lot more cooler and comfortable on that vision. So what do you guys think about these different changes in these colors? What kind of color would you put inside of your Redot engine? Put it down in the comments and let's discuss. I'm DWG. I'm out of here, you jabronis. Peace.